before we jump into the practice, I wanted to share some great props that you could work with here just to make yourself more comfortable. And there are a lot of great modifications that you can do. So your best friend in yoga is going to be a yoga strap, which is really helpful for getting into more deep stretches, which we'll talk about later on in the practice today. Another great ally in yoga when we're starting out or when we're doing restorative or more yin work where there isn't a lot of movement and therefore there isn't a lot of heat in the body. So you think about dancers, how much do they warm up? Athletes, how much do they warm up before they really get into their flow for the day? So in this kind of a yoga practice, which is much more passive, we want to have props to assist us when we're a little bit more tight or just discomfort in general with holding poses for longer when the body isn't as warm. So another really great prop is your yoga bolster. Another awesome prop that I highly recommend is a meditation cushion or a zafu cushion. This one is filled with kind of some beans, and it's great because it conforms to your own shape and it does give you a little bit of a rise when you're doing seated postures for longer, including meditation. Right now, if you're improvising at home and you don't yet have a whole collection of yoga props, maybe it's not in the budget right now, no worries. That's why improv is so great. We can adapt to anything. Towels are also really wonderful to give you a little bit of a lift to sit down for longer postures. You can also use a towel as a yoga strap to wrap, so you can fold it, and then you can literally put it around your foot and use it to bring you forward like you would with a yoga strap. And if you also notice that you have a hard time sitting in cross-legged postures for a longer amount of time because of your knees, you can also take the towel and see, I'm going to thread it. So I'm going to put it over my ankles here and then kind of put a little bit more, just kind of bunch it underneath my knees. And now my knees are higher up. So for those of you with tight hamstrings, tight buttocks, a lot of men are tighter in the hips than women are. So I highly recommend that you support your knees so that it's easier for you to sit in longer term in cross-legged posture. So this is the modification if you have a harder time with your knees to sit for prolonged periods in Sukhasana or cross-legged pose. And another great modification that you can do to sit longer term in cross-legged position is to just gently take a folded towel and sit on top of that. And what that will do, if you can see here, is it's actually giving you quite a bit of a rise from the floor. So it's taking a little bit of the tension out of the low back, and you kind of scoot until your bottom is on the lip, kind of the edge, maybe the last 1.5 inches, 2 inches of the folded towel, and it'll give you a nice lift in the sacrum. There's less crunching until your body can adapt to more of this yogic posture.